Hi guys, all right, today we're going to be looking at how to cut out your image or your product from one background to the other and how to edit it so that they match together, they look the same. And we're going to be using PicArt, or rather Picsart. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First, you open the image you want to edit, then send it to PicArt, then click on Cutout. Then once you click on Cutout, you start tracing the lines, the edges of the picture or of the item or the person or the product, whatever it is that you want to cut out from the background. You start carefully tracing the edges. You have to zoom in really well to be able to get the edges properly. Now make sure to be as precise as possible, and it doesn't really matter if is not perfect. If it doesn't look perfect, it doesn't matter, because the PicArt works with an AI, that's artificial intelligence, that once you mark the edges, and even if it's rough, is going to automatically select the image properly. So after you have done that and you need to erase some part, you click on the eraser and select the size. Like you see, this one is big. The hardness is big, so I have to reduce the hardness and reduce the size so I can be able to trim those edges between the bag and herself. Having reduced it, you can see is now trimming perfectly well. I'm cleaning out the spaces. After you have cleaned out the areas you want to clean out that you don't want to include in the cutout, then all you have to do is to click save and done. It automatically saves the cutout picture in your gallery, and also save it as a sticker in the app. Next, you go and download the picture of the background you want to insert your image in. It could be a plain background, it could be a natural background, it could be a house, it could be anything. But be careful the kind of background you use. You have to use backgrounds that will be able to hide the imperfections of the cut. You have to get background with a little bit of color if the cut is imperfect. So you have to get a background that is clear but has colors so that it can hide those imperfections. And this usually happen when you are trying to edit pictures with maybe bright colors like red, white, but black usually blends with everything. So as we go forward, I'll tell you how and what to do. Now you have downloaded your background, you go to your folder to where you downloaded the background and share it with your PicArt app. So the background will open on PicArt. Then you click on add photo. Once you click on the add photo tab, you'll be able to select the object or the photo or the person that you have already cut out, and then place the person on the background that you have already inserted in the app. So you try to position the person to look real. So you also have to check the angles of the background and the angles of the photo or the image that you are trying to insert in the background, so that you make sure that the angles match, so that it doesn't look fake or people just notice that this was edited at the first glance. So looking at the background picture now, you see that it doesn't really blend with the object, with the person that I cut out. The person is wearing red and the background is yellow and is trying to contrast, because the imperfections, like the lighting is not the same. So what I'm going to do here is to change the color of the background. So to change the color of the background, all you need to do is click on the effects tab and click on color replace. Select your ideal color that looks nice. This blue looks nice, but red does it for me. It could be any color for you as long as the color looks real. Then I've already changed the color to red. Then we are going to bring in our object again and then merge it with the background. As you can see, it's looking more real now, but as you can see, there's some brightness to it, so we're going to click on adjust, reduce the brightness, reduce the amount of the brightness, then also tweak it a little bit. Just play with this and get it to match with the background color. Tweak it a little bit, then also put your saturation, so you can see it's already coming out nice. You put your saturation, you tweak it to actually match what you're doing. Then your shadows, you drop down your shadows, you try to drop the shadows so that it doesn't look too dark, so I can actually expose some part of it. So clarity, we'll leave clarity at 0, then we'll go and click save, and you have the picture perfect, looking fairly okay. And with this, I am done with the picture. It's looking nice. Actually, this was done in a hurry because I needed to deliver it for the person yesterday. Part of the people that I wanted to work on their product, so resampling and everything, so I needed to show them what they are supposed to be doing. So this tutorial is more like to guide them on how I did what I did within 20 minutes. How I did what I did within 20 minutes, so that they can up their game using their own products and everything. So I didn't really spend time looking for the best of background and best of positions and best of color grading and everything. So this was a rushed work, but at least it's not too bad. So this is just like a guideline on how to get this done, and the only app you need is Picsart. So once you're done, click on save and you're good to go. You can decide to re-edit it when you upload it on Instagram, like add some contrast and reduce the brightness and stuff like that, and it will come out nice. So that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. I will be posting more tutorials here on this page and on our YouTube channel. So I will advise you guys to please click on my bio and subscribe to the YouTube channel to get access to the future tutorials that I'll be posting almost every other day. And I believe you're going to be learning how to use most of the apps you already have in your phone to create amazing content that is going to drive traffic to your page. So I will advise you guys to please click on my bio and subscribe to the YouTube channel to get access to the future tutorials that I'll be posting almost every other day. And I believe you're going to be learning how to use most of the apps you already have in your phone to create amazing content that is going to drive traffic to your page. Actually, it's content that builds a page. So the best thing for you to do is to please make sure you have the best content you can, so that when there is traffic on your page, you'll be able to retain them. So as you go ahead and build your engagement, people come to your page and they'll be able to see good content that will make them glued to the page, just like this one that I'm putting out all for free. A lot of people charge to do this, but I'm doing it all for free. So thank you very much for watching. This is 7 Figure Boss, and I'm signing out.